Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry, it's been a very long time since I put a video up on YouTube. I don't initially just, rely on YouTube just to put videos up. I'm not one to really want to make money off of YouTube. It's just not my, not what I'm trying to go for. And I mean, I give props to those that do make money on YouTube and that are successful in the YouTube world. I give you all the high, glory for it. But anyways, I just wanted to get on this channel and make this video for you guys. Just give you guys a little bit of update that's going on in my life, just some things that are going on. I will be here soon putting another video up, so if you guys are not subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you wanted to. You can, click, or you can press on that bell. I don't really edit these videos, I just don't. If you guys like seeing videos from me, also give me some ideas. I'll also link down my social media for you guys if you want to ever get in contact with me, anything like that. But the reason for this video is it's just an ugly morning this morning. Like you can see, it's just kind of gross outside. It's been raining for the past couple of days, and I kind of don't really like the rain, but it's also October here, so it's kind of like not expected to be this way, but it's whatever. Anyways, Hazel will be turning 7 months old on the 15th, which is in about 8 days, so it's a little over a week away. So that means I'm 7 months postpartum. Postpartum's been going really, really well. I got another job. I work for FedEx. I work in the warehouse that's just sorting all the packages and that sort of stuff. I get paid pretty good money doing that. It's only part-time. And then we'll see where future goes with money and then whether or not I need to get another job. So we'll figure all that out. Let's see what else is going on. We moved into the new apartment. I'll do an apartment tour here soon. I'll put it up on my channel. That way you guys can see what the apartment looks like. My old video, you saw us moving out of the old apartment. We just kind of got sick and tired of that place throughout my pregnancy. I know this is probably going to sound really, really strange, or it's just going to sound like off the wall, but I honestly felt like there was a bad presence in that apartment. It just kind of felt unwelcoming, and we never had like any paranormal things happen, but I've never really shared this with anybody, but I've always felt like, I have some sort of gift. My mother could feel ghosts, and I can feel them, and it always freaks me out that my Hazel may be able to, and it's just kind of scary for a mother to think of their daughter, camera, just being able to feel, past souls that haven't really moved on, but that's not why I got onto this channel, to make a paranormal video, but I'm sorry guys, it's like almost 8 in the morning, and I've been so used to waking up at like 3 o'clock in the morning because I have to go to work at like 4 or so. Anyways, I just didn't feel welcoming in that apartment, and I was always depressed, and I mean, yeah, that could have been a, side effect of being pregnant, but it's just, it was really bad when we moved in there, and so I always wondered if someone died in that apartment, which is always a possibility, and no one's going to tell you that when you move in, because it'll make you not want to. But I never felt welcome in there. I always felt depressed. I always felt energy drained. I mean, it was unruly, so I told Zach, no matter the rent or anything like that, we need to move somewhere else that's nicer, somewhere that's happier, that way feel a little bit more vibrant and alive and all that stuff. So we did, and as I said, I will do an apartment tour in a future video, and if you guys do watch my if you do watch my YouTube videos, I will start doing them more frequently and not putting off till 3 months down the road and put another video up. Every time I talk and I make a video, I'm exhausted and I'm yawning a lot, or I'm burping, or I'm coughing, or I'm sniffling, or doing something, and I'm very much sorry for that. But yeah, we moved into a new apartment. We love it right now. We're currently not there. We're currently at Zach's mom and dad's house. We stayed the past 2 nights. We just kind of didn't feel like going home, especially with me having to wake up since Wednesday at 3 in the morning and having to be to work at 4 or 4:45 or somewhere around that, and being home at like 9-10 in the morning. So it's a little iffy. Let's see what else. We haven't really gotten anything like typically, new happening. I don't think in my video I really showed you guys, we got hamsters. We got 2 little hamsters. One is, if you have ever seen the show Lucifer, and so his name's Lucifer Morningstar, and so we fell in love with the movie, or the show, absolutely fell in love with the show, and so we just decided, you know what, we got a tan female. I'm not sure exactly what specific, kind of hamster she was again. I think she was a dwarf hamster or something like that. And she was tan, and she just kind of reminds you of like, a sunrise in the morning. And so we just called her Morningstar. Me and Zach were debating. We were like, okay, I don't know if we really want to get another hamster. We just got this one, and we waited maybe like a week down the road, maybe 2, and we're like, you know what, let's get another one. And so we went and got a female Syrian. I think she was a Syrian dwarf hamster. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember exactly. But I think she was she's a female dwarf Syrian hamster, and she's black and white, and she's the cutest little thing. She's so tiny. She's probably like that little. Like she's little, and we named her Lucifer, and she's Zach's pride and joys. We still have the guinea pigs. Scooby unfortunately passed away on my brother-in-law's birthday. It was March 27th. He passed away. We had went home from having a good night, and we came home, and he was laying on his side, and typically Scooby never did that, and we knew something was wrong because he started losing a lot of weight. He started getting really, really skinny. He started feeling like just skin and bones, and we knew he was not going to make it very long. So we drove by the apartment, got him in the pet carrier, and we took him in the car with us as we were on our way back over here, and he passed away on the way. So me and Zach just kind of thought, he was waiting for us so he could, leave us, which is kind of sweet, and it's very, very sad and heartbreaking for me to still think about it. He was my baby. I saved him, and I don't mean to get emotional, but when you have a pet you're so very close to, they feel like your children, and I lost a child. I lost 2 children in the past year, so it kind of sucks. But we still have our 3 guinea pigs. Our fish, those fish I feel like will never die. I did have one fish that passed away before we moved from the old apartment to this apartment now. It was Layla. She passed away, and Zach found her because I always decorated. I will probably show you guys later on if I ever get another fish. I had it decorated in SpongeBob because that's my favorite cartoon, even as an adult, and as a child I really, really loved SpongeBob, and so I kind of decked out my aquarium with SpongeBob's house and the snail on the whole 9 yards. So Zach found her dead in there, so he flushed her down the toilet. And then my snail, Gary, he passed away too. I don't know what really happened, but I think maybe just because of her dying, it was toxic in the aquarium, and I didn't really think about it until after the fact, and he passed away as well. So there's been a lot of devastating deaths that's happened in like the past 6 months, so it's kind of sucks. But I mean, it's life. It's a cycle of life, and so it kind of happens. Let's see. Yeah, not terribly too much has really happened, from what I can think of. I mean, you guys know I have the iPhone 10. I kind of haven't really gotten to too much depth with it. I've had it for a couple months now. I think I've had it since like June, maybe May, June, something like that. This year, I don't intend on getting the XS or the XS Max. Zach's wanting the Max one, or the XR. I don't really, you know, as much as I want to get another phone, even though I do love this phone, I do love it to death. I can't afford it. Not a lot of people can. When you have bills and you have car payments and all that stuff, it's kind of harder for you to want to buy something for yourself when you know you have bills. It's just being a responsible adult. Not saying anybody that's going to be watching this video isn't responsible by any means, but it's kind of just prioritizing things. And I got this one because my phone was ready for an upgrade, and I turned my old phone in with it. I was done with it. I was done with having an S7 Edge. I did not want that Android anymore. I wanted to go back to my old thing when I had my iPhone 6S back in the day. When I was a senior in high school, it was kind of like an impulse decision. I just wanted to buy it, and so I traded my old like Note 3 that I had or something like that in when I had T-Mobile by myself on my own account, and I bought that iPhone when it first just came out, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing, yada yada, this and this. And I got rid of that phone because I got on Zach's family plan with his parents and his brother, and so I was always like, you know what, I'm going to go back to my iPhone. I didn't get an iPhone originally because AT&T was having a, get one phone, get another one for free, basically. And my credits from T-Mobile, I guess, kind of paid the taxes off for our phones or something like that. It was, I don't know. I was just happy we didn't have to put no money down or pay anything whenever we got our phones. But, I told Zach once this phone came out last year, I was like, you know what, I don't have to have the newest, brightest thing. I don't have to, and it's not really a dire need for me. I just wanted a really good phone. I wanted a phone that's, reliable, something that just has a bit of a update to it other than my old phone. And so I got the iPhone 10s, or sorry, yeah, not the 10s, the iPhone X, I'm sorry. And I love it. It's a silver one. It's only the 64 gigabyte. I love the phone no matter what. I don't need massive storage. If I do need massive storage, I'll get that later on. But I can always transfer things back onto my iTunes or on my computer or something like that. So he's the tech savvy one. He'll figure it all out. But yeah, anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. As I said, if you guys want to see any future videos, always let me know. If you ever want to see any more videos, you can just hit the subscribe button or hit the bell that's right next to it. That way you don't miss out on anything I ever post. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day.